2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Collin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Collin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Collin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
That goes down for an eagle.
Wow, what can you say? Holding it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the route in the members' face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Oh! This putt coming up is for birdie. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Rich, love the fact that we've made our way through to the second week of the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure every player who's here is a little extra happy that they're at the BMW Championship.
Yes, Luke, 125 down to 70, so 55 players from last week did not make it onto this week's BMW Championship. A bummer for some, but a huge opportunity for the guys that are here. Just 70, no cut whatsoever. If there's ever a player that wants to turn it loose, trying to get inside the top 30 in the next week, this is the time. If you are outside that top 30, there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't go flag hunting. You should try and fire at everything you can, because you know that you have to play well this week if you want to make it into the top 30 next week in the Tour Championship. This is a great opportunity for those outside the top 30, and a little bit nerve-wracking from those sitting from about 20 to 30 on that current list.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Yeah, this is looking nice.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
Well, I like the look of this. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Reached the 4th hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters once again can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot again will be uphill to a ginormous green. Pretty good shot there.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
That's making a big statement here today, and that will take him to 5 under.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in 2nd place.
Awesome stuff.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Should find the green here. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Well, a 9-foot chance here. That's tracking. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And after that hole, they currently lead in 1st place with Jon Rahm in 2nd.
Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Oh, that's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Going with the hybrid. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that one just missed the hole. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Like the look of this one. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 7 under.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ouch, that hurts. That'll sting a bit. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. That's nicely done.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to once again one of the largest greens on the golf course.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Ooh, don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Okay, let's get back to the action. Putting for birdie here. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. That was a beauty, right against the hole. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And that's 8 birdies today. Currently 10 under for the round. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Not bad. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Currently in first position. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. If they can get it up and over a small rise, the ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
Oh, well done. Second shot here on the 12th. And here we are with the third shot. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. What a shot. Almost went in the bucket. That was special. An opportunity for a birdie here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Going with the 5-iron here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, talk about dialed in. That thing had eyes for the hole.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Second shot here on the 14th. Oh, absolutely flushed. getting ready to play their third. Oh, that was close. It's just about 3 feet away. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Sitting at -14 now for the round. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards, so a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, my. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Go in. Oh, that's a ripper.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. And they've done it. Hold another shot from way out.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
That'll affect the scorecard. Let's get back to it, shall we? Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
That's inside the range. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Reach a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. From about 130 yards here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win.
And that is a great performance, winning the second event of the FedEx Cup playoffs, driving away with the BMW Championship.
And this will set them up going into the Tour Championship in prime position to walk away with the entire FedEx Cup. What a tournament this was. Fantastic victory.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.